Hello and welcome. For Realistic Scenarios, I'm Andrew Hubert. Let's talk about goal setting. The takeaway here is that leaders set goals. You can set them on your own and assign the right people to the right job, or you can set goals collaboratively as a team, but leadership and goal setting are very closely tied. And the reason is goals are just an expression of your strategy, and that is the responsibility of leadership to come up with a strategic plan. The table of contents for this section. We're going to look at SMART goal setting. Goals should be high but attainable, and goals should be clear to everyone. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timed. And the big two here are specific and timed. Specific means it has numbers. If you put numbers on it, it's a plan. If you don't put numbers on it, it's a wish. Timed means deadlines and schedules that you can discuss with your team and everyone understand what you mean. Goals are high but attainable. Goals should stretch your team's ability, but they shouldn't break your team's will. If you set the goal too high, it's not going to move your organization forward. It's going to have the opposite effect. People are going to give up and they're not even going to try. Goals are closely aligned with your strategy, with your strategic plan. They may be part of your overall strategy or the entire thing, but they are never bigger than your strategy. They never go beyond your strategy. So you've got to make sure that your goals are sitting comfortably within the parameters of your strategic plan. And finally, goals should be clear to everyone on your team. Goals are not ambiguous. They are not subject to interpretation. They are not big picture, vague ideas. This is why we want SMART goals: specific, measurable, and timed. Sometimes you will have secret parts to your goal. There will be a need to know goals occasionally, but this is the exception, not the rule. Remember, unclear or misunderstood goals are a major source of team failure. I don't want this to happen to you. Final word, goal setting can be collaborative or it can be a leadership function. This is determined by the type of leadership style you have. Big bosses are going to set their own goals, whereas consensus-oriented teams are going to probably do this as a group. Whether you're setting goals with your team or for your team, you've got to make sure that all relevant stakeholders understand exactly what is expected of them and how their efforts contribute to the whole. Thanks very much. I'll talk to you again soon.